Everybody loves a comeback story, right? We were raised to admire the person who never quits. You know, the one who takes every punch and keeps getting back up. We see that boxer that's on the ropes. He's beaten and covered in blood, and we think, now that's a winner. But what if we've all gotten it wrong? What if the greatest underdogs, the ones who pull off the most shocking victories, know something that we don't? What if winning isn't about fighting every battle? What if instead it's about walking away to save your strength for the war? Now I know that probably sounds backwards because we've been programmed to think that quitting is the ultimate sign of weakness. We're going to tear that myth apart by exploring why quitting isn't a failure. It's actually the most important move the underdog can make. From the time that we were kids, we were hit with one message over and over, and that was to never give up. It's in our movies, our books, and the speeches that our heroes give. This worship of just endless grit has created a culture where walking away is treated like the ultimate sin. We were taught to persevere no matter what, to push through the burnout, and to keep fighting battles even when we have a gut feeling they're not winnable. Now this mindset is a trap, and it's especially dangerous to that underdog who has limited resources, time, and energy. We keep pouring energy into that failing project, a toxic job, or a one-sided relationship because we have so much time invested. We keep telling ourselves, maybe if we try a little harder, it'll turn around, but it rarely ever does. You waste your most valuable resources on the wrong fights, which cause burnout, your confidence to shatter, and you end up further from your goals. Now here's the pivot. This is where we find the underdog's secret weapon, understanding that real power isn't about being stubborn, it's about being strategic. They know that sometimes the bravest and smartest thing you can do is just walk away. This isn't the giving up we've been taught to fear. This is strategic quitting. It's the choice to disengage from something that's either draining your resources or leading you down a dead-end road. It's a declaration that you value yourself and your future more than winning some pointless argument. So how do you get good at this? It all comes down to 3 core pillars. Picture a champion boxer getting ready for the biggest fight of their life. Do you think they spend the weeks before that title match getting into random street fights? Of course not. They spend every last ounce of energy, focus, and strength for that one battle that actually counts. The greatest underdogs apply the same exact logic to their lives. The difference between a single battle and the war is your big picture goal, your purpose, or your lifelong dream. The battles are just your daily obstacles, those petty arguments, the minor conflicts, or those no-win situations that keep trying to pull you off course. When you stop reacting to the little things and start acting with intention, this is what's going to allow you to show up to the main event, or what we call the war, well-rested, focused, and ready to win. It's not about avoiding conflict, it's about choosing the right conflict. Have you ever noticed that the more you chase something or someone, the faster it runs? It's a basic principle of human nature. When you're always available, constantly seeking approval, or people-pleasing, you unintentionally lower your own value. When you take yourself out of the equation, you create a void, and that void forces the other parties involved to finally notice the value that you bring. People don't appreciate a load-bearing wall until it's gone, just like your absence creates scarcity, and as we know, scarcity drives up your value. Remember when Michael Jordan retired at the top of his game to go play baseball? People called him crazy, said he had ruined his legacy. But that break, stepping away from the noise, was exactly what reset him. When he came back, he didn't just play better, he dominated. 3 more rings. That's what happens when you stop letting the world tell your story and start rewriting your own. Before we get to this final pillar, I want you to think about your own life. Is there a battle that you're fighting that's just draining you? A situation where you feel undervalued? Go ahead and share your experience in the comments. What would it look like for you to just walk away? Your story might just be what somebody else needs to read right now. And last, if you're getting anything out this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content on lasting confidence. The third and final pillar reframes the idea of walking away, not as an ending, but a pivot. It's not a retreat, it's a tactical deployment, because sometimes the only way to get a winning position is to leave the battlefield. This is something that the underdogs understand, that walking away is just a chance for you to gather intel. Stepping back allows you to see the whole board, so you can analyze what went wrong and cook up a whole new plan. You can learn new skills, build better alliances, and find a new spot to re-engage from. It's like Steph Curry changing the whole game of basketball. See, back in the day, everybody wanted to dominate the paint, but Steph, he walked away from that fight. He built his game around precision, not power. He turned the three-point line into a weapon, and suddenly the whole league had to adapt to him. That's what it means to play smarter instead of harder. He didn't stop competing, he just stopped competing on their terms. For too long, we've been sold a lie on what it means to be a winner. We've been told that victory only belongs to the ones who refuse to quit, no matter how high the cost is. True victory isn't about winning every single battle. It's about having the wisdom to walk away so you can finally win the war.